Hey everyone, sorry about that. Welcome back, Barbarossa Lives Game Studio. This is Monty. We're playing some more Exile, Path to Exile, and this is our second one. We had just finished getting through the introductory part and died way too many times, but sometimes that's interesting. So we're in it looks like we're in an inn. To start the next part, here's our stash, and looks like we got a couple of quests we got to go through.
Running like a frightened rabbit from my father and his gamekeepers. Fleet as a fox you were, even with that leg of prize venison over your shoulder. And from what I saw you do to Hillock, you've grown even faster since then. I'm Nessa, and I suppose I should thank you for ridding us of that putrid giant. I hope your speed never fails you, Ranger. It's all that stands between you and death here in Wraeclast. Lion Eye's watch isn't much, but it's ours. We could use you here, while you live. But should you wish to venture out, do just one thing for me. Out on the coast, amongst the wrecks, there must be a ship's medicine chest. I have many to care for, and there's only so much I can do with herbs and seawater.
Okay, so we got a quest there to go get some that medicine chest and lots of stuff to purchase. Looks like some sort of magic items and wands and rings and stuff, which we're just gonna leave for the moment because not even sure I have enough. Yeah. Oh, and this has got statistics on how well the computer's working.
In Wraeclast. That's the first line of the poem, right in there. Easy go. You can skew him. The name's Bester, captain of the good ship Merry Go. Alas, my Merry Go has got my crew. But my wits remain. There's an island, a hop skipping away offshore of the terraces. That's where my Merry Go ran aground. Watched the locals spit roast the ship's doctor, but his medicine chest might still be there, amongst the splinters and bones. It'd have everything Nessa might need. Dr. Shaky Heads opted in his thousand with a scalpel and even worse with a sword. But he knew his apothecary. Explains the Shaky Heads, if you ask me.
Okay, looks also like we should be talking to someone else about it. There he is.
Fine work with Hillock. Where'd you learn to fight like that? No, forget I asked. We Exiles have no history. Dominus took it from us when he had his blackguards dump us in the water out there. Here, got something for you. Should help you kill a few more of those undead bastards. I don't bother thanking you. The way I figure it, the longer we fighters live, the longer everyone lives.
Okay, so we get to choose one. Let's see, split arrow, ice shot, crossblades, galvanic arrow, caustic arrow. We're gonna choose that one. Not really sure how that all works, but now we can talk to him about. I think we did all of.
Many in exile pass through Lion Eye's watch, and many more that simply pass on. Those letters are my way of keeping track, of remembering. Oriath might want to forget us all, but I'll be damned if I will.
Okay. We can come back to these, I'm sure.
Farewell.
So now I think our goal is to get out of here. And so there's the waypoint.
What now?
Whoops. I think that's everything. We could take a look and see if there's anything we want to Okay. So this bow is damage 3 to 13 with a couple of things in it. 3 to 13, 3 to 13, but a third gem. So we could keep that one. We're gonna need to figure out where to sell here because
Come to hear your poem.
gamble per item, sell per item. So we're not using a shield. Oops, place him in the bottom there. We're not using a shield. Or that. Or this. And this. So we can go ahead and accept that. And then, well, actually, we're going to need to look and see if... Yeah, I can't use the... I don't think so. Can we use them? Right, not the right place. I don't think they would go there. No. So I'm not sure if that means we can't use them or what we're looking at here. Because it turns green, like you can use it at that point, but okay, and then Fire's arrow. So it's just one arrow. Do you equip it then, or? Not really sure. Maybe it goes in. Can it go in one of these slots? Oh. Okay. Quest complete. Enemy at gate. So it looks like we finished that one. And those are, I think this is where we're going to want to go. So, let's take a look. Again, I didn't read anything about this, so we're just kind of flinging it. So I guess this is the one. Okay. What it seems like is we're not ready to use the waypoint yet because we probably have to go find it. So I was just missing where we get out of town here. And we're back down to the water. And we'll go down. Well, maybe I'm... Gotta be a place to get out of here, doesn't there? What am I missing? Dang. Just seems weird. There's something here that... Ah, okay. So now what we want to go look at is, I guess we're going to try to find and try to figure out how to get to there. So we're here, and we want to get out there. And I don't know if there's like a... So that's some of the fun, sometimes very frustrating of the games to figure out. And who knows, it could have been a problem with me just because I hadn't... Come on, get back. Learn how to play the game again. Because I had stopped, maybe it was there and just forgot about it. It's not the only game I'm playing right now because I'm trying to keep everything up. And imagine that. I died again. Oh boy. I'm having the same problem in a couple of the, at least in one other game. And it seems way too early in the game to just be dying left and right. But heck, maybe when you're not great at games, dying is just whoops, holy crap, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Holy crap. And there's nothing I can do to get them down. Oh, I survived them. Alright. Now, got no health whatsoever. Okay. I don't know about the rest of you guys. Is there fascination with the dark? I'm fine with the fog of war, but some of us, this is just like can't see anything. I can see that. That's not true. It seems harder than it needs to be for like normal play. Wow. This is really difficult to begin with. Usually when you're playing first, second level, you're just, flying through everything. This is really, really different. If it's supposed to, come on, get out of there. They just come at you like mad. Don't know if there's anything I can do to help. Doesn't really seem so. Sockets, but default attack and burning arrow. Where is that setting? That the other. Those are all the keys. Maybe that's the other. Okay, let's see. Does it now? That different? We're over here. Side. Using the right mouse button right now sometime. There they are again. Yeah. They come right at you there too. That's interesting. Frustrating. Because I don't know how to back up. Or if I'm not supposed to be. See, he's just like they're coming right at you and you're just, I guess that's all you can do is run away and come back. Run away and come back. So, does that help us any? No, automatically puts them on. So, now. Okay, so I think that's the right mouse button is that flaming arrow. Although I don't remember equipping it or anything, so I could be wrong. What does it say if we hover over it? So yes, it's the burning arrow. I wonder what the middle one is. Is there a middle? Anyways. And this is where I'm talking about the darkness. It's like, I don't know. Maybe that is just, holy, wow. It seems like this is way too difficult for low levels, but maybe it's just something to do with, more intelligent play than what I'm doing. Not really trying to stay back, which obviously you should do as a ranger, but and maybe I don't belong up there yet. I don't know if that's a new area. But we're trying to find. Whoa, 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 whoa! There's a whole lot. What did that do? Let's see here. Where's our inventory connection character screen? So need more experience yet, and the default attack Not much else information there. The skill tree, which we shouldn't have anything because we already spent all of our points. Nothing there. And server, vault pass, screen. Okay. Trying to figure out. And I talked about it a little. This is pretty wide open for like a Diablo-like game. Maybe it's not supposed to be. I'm not sure. Wow. Now I'm way away from where I was. I don't know if I remember how to get where I was. I was going right and down. That's all I know. I was going right and down. And trying to get interesting and give you the option of resurrecting in town, but I'm not, I mean, unless you're going to give up, I'm not exactly sure how that's helpful. And the darkness, again, it is the way the game is. It just is what it is. And I suppose I could try to change the gamma, but it usually just destroys any way that the game looks. Is just crappy. It overblows everything. Where is it? There it is. And I keep forgetting the other game that I'm recording, Eternium. You just gain your health back as you stand and wait, and you obviously don't here. So, which I do believe that's actually more of a Diablo thing. That, oh crap! Come on! You're not even firing in the right direction. Okay. Again, no help. How often do you keep getting, you know, it tells me, or is that just, okay, that's just the number, not the amount of them, so no idea how many of those I've got. And here we go, some more. Get over here.
My mana is gone.
Okay. Oh, all right. So the one arrow is with mana, which is number 5 to fill that up. All right. I didn't really notice how much more powerful it was than. Come on. More armor. I didn't notice exactly how much more powerful it is, but it's got to be better, or it wouldn't be taking mana. What's interesting is I'm farther away than when I was just getting slaughtered all the time, and maybe that's because I wasn't healing back up. But I don't think it's quite that, because like I would just come back from resurrecting and like 2 hits and I was done. But we're farther away from that login point, and yet it seems like this is easier. Still are trying to figure out how to get to this next spot of where like there's a ship, and I'm not. Where is the? Do 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 do. I actually remembered to hit the health this time. Shield, which is not helpful, and we are on the end of that section. Okay. And out into the water again. But then it did say it was an island, so I wonder how we're going to get out to an island from on here. And I don't, again, I didn't see how we were supposed to, there's the world map here, but let's see, click to level up. Guess I missed some things there. So do we have some level up now? Nope, we're still 2. Maybe that was just there from a while ago. We can look at the passive skill. Nope, we've done all of that. And most of so we're in this area, and we want to go out, which it just seems. How do we get at? Is there a closer map? It just doesn't seem like you can get at a. Oh. Okay, so here we are out in the water a little farther. Maybe this is and then it seems to dead end. So, I don't know if we gotta play around in the water a little bit more. Really won't let you go much of anywhere. This to me is the frustrating part of the darkness, because I can't, like, it's so hard to see what else there is, and I know it's my issue, not necessarily the game's issue. Holy crap! Here we go again with these big guys, but we're taking care of them this time finally. Holy crap! Big guy. Damn! There we go again. Now we're gonna go all the way back to that beginning, and I'm not even sure how we're going to find. There has got to be I wonder where the map is. Just seems weird. Where is the... Never played a game like this where you don't have like a level map. But M doesn't work. That takes you to the micro and all that kind of stuff, which there's a crap load of. And down here, the menu, I don't see anything. Again, just the world screen, which doesn't have a smaller map that I can see, just the full world one. That's not it. So there's the map over here. This has got to be just scintillating video. Or you're laughing your butts off because you know how to fix it and I'm blind and whatever. But, you know, maybe that's what it takes. Oh, here's those big guys again. A little better. Can't tell. Maybe this stuff is all respawning then again. Yeah, it is. Was that a level up there? Okay, come on, come on. That's kind of cool. If I can shoot them down, it doesn't seem that I'm... Where am I? Yep, I guess I am. Shoot them down from up here, that's better. Yeah. Are they going to be able to get to me? Yep, there they go. Now I can figure out how to get up there. At least I got some high ground. Not sure that it helps all that much, but some high ground. Kind of like the ghost part when you kill them. Now this seems like, you know, completely. I didn't see that before. If that. Oh. All right. I think we're at about our time limit for today. We'll be back, and you can watch me die a whole lot more in the next episode. Head on over to barbarossalibs.com, and you can check out our blogs, things there. We're going to be starting a new TTRPG series, and there's other place and other stuff there, along with our shop with vintage books and 3D printed items. So make sure to go over there. And by the way, you can now sign up for our newsletter on the sign up page. It will pop up when you first get there, and we'll keep you informed of all the new stuff, and you can get a free book when you do it. So we'll see you there. Have a great day. Bye bye.